Thank you for coming today, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since I've seen some of you, and it's a terrible shame it's not under better circumstances than these. I'd like to begin by saying that I've always loved my family. My parents have been there for me ever since I was a child, and I've always appreciated the great lengths that they've gone to encourage me in life and my career. From my earliest days back when I used to help out Dad on the farm, passing through my teenage years where I probably made life as hard for them as anyone my age, starting pointless arguments and fighting just to get out of a bit of work. Right up until the moment I left home, they always encouraged me, kept on at me to succeed. And I regret being such a nuisance. If I'd have known at the end of high school, that just 6 or 7 years down the line, that this would happen, I don't think I would have been such a brat. Hell, if I'd have known I had this little time, I never would have left university at all. I would have made the most of it. I would have stayed for a while and spent the time with my family that, well, I can't now. From the moment I heard my mum's voice on the phone, I completely shut down. I couldn't believe it. I knew something terrible must have happened. The sadness in her voice was beyond measure. After rushing to the hospital only to hear him speak his final words and slowly drift away from us, I could not but blame myself for not sticking around, for not being there when I was needed, for leaving him alone to work such a huge land, and I'm blaming myself for putting my career ahead of my family. I feel like I didn't show nearly enough appreciation for who was probably the greatest man I've ever known, certainly the greatest man I had in my life, and the most influential one for sure. And all that I wish now is that he was still here, and I could help him work our farm, and that he would be proud of me. In the end though, I guess I'm just glad that I got to say goodbye. That's not something everyone gets, and I'm glad I had that privilege.